This conference will now be recorded.
Right, let's start today's session. In the last session, we were discuss about some predefined modules like math module, daytime module, calendar module, random module we discussed. And in this session, I'm going to discuss about array module as well as numpy module. In Python, we can also create arrays like single dimension, two dimension arrays. So array creation purpose, we use array module. But first of all, what is array? What is array? So array is array is a collection of similar data type elements. Similar data type elements, we can say that. Array is a collection of similar data type elements, means same data type elements are possible to maintain in array collection. So, for example, let us consider array name is A equals to, array can be created using square bracket only. And in this, I'm taking 10, 20, 30, 40 values. So similar data type elements. Again, array name is B equals to like 10.2, 34.5, 66.7, like this float array here. Suppose array name is C and I'm taking character array like A, B, C, like this one. So same data type elements are maintaining. All are integers, all are float, all are characters. So similar data type elements collection, that is nothing but array only. But there is a list in Python. Already we discussed about list. What is list? List is a collection of different data type elements. List is a collection of different data type elements, we can say that. It is a collection of different data type elements, not same. Array is collection of similar data type elements, whereas list is a collection of different data type elements. List means like this, L equals to. Inside the list, we can include one integer value, we can include one float value, we can include one string value, we can include one character value, like this. So all data type elements are there. This type of collection is called heterogeneous collection. This type of collection is called heterogeneous collection. Heterogeneous collection. Heterogeneous collection. This is heterogeneous collection means different data type elements. That is list in Python. This type of collection is called homogeneous collection. Homogeneous in the sense, homogeneous means homogeneous collection means different same data type elements. Homogeneous collection it is. So array is a similar collection of data type elements as well as homogeneous elements, means same data type, all the elements of. List is a different data type collection elements like heterogeneous. This is the main difference between array and list. But both can be created by using square bracket, and both are having the indexes like 0 index, 1 index, like this. Array also having indexes like 0 index 10 element, 1 index 20, 2 index 30, 3 index 40. Similarly, list also having indexes. So why I'm comparing with array and list means whatever we have seen so far, list methods like append method, insert method, extend methods, remove method, okay, reverse method. On list we apply same methods we can also apply on array collection. Okay, so array is a collection of similar data type elements. Array index always starts with 0. This is called lower bound of array. Array index always ends with size minus 1. Size means how many elements are there? 4. Minus 1 in the sense what? 3. So this is upper bound of array. Highest index, ending index is upper bound of array. Starting index is lower bound of array. This is homogeneous elements collection. So in general, arrays can be of how many types, sir? Two types generally, like single dimension array. Single dimension array. Next, two dimension array. Two dimension array. Single dimension array means an array which contain only one row or one column is called single dimension array. One row or one column, sir. 10, 20, 30, 40. One row it is. 10, 20, 30, 40. One column it is. It is column type. Single dimension array means an array which contain only one row or one column is called single dimension array. Two dimension array means an array which contain more than one row and more than one column, like 10, 20, 30, 30, 40, 50, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, like this. This is what, how many rows, how many columns are there? Four rows are there, three columns are there. Total size is what, actually 4 into 3, 4 by 3 matrix array. Like 12 elements are there. This is two dimension array. Why two dimensions? Row is one dimension, column is another dimension. That's what two dimension. Why single dimension? Row, either row dimension or column dimension. Any one dimension, that is called single dimension array. Got my point? So using in Python programming, so there is a module called built-in module. Array module is there. Array module. Okay, array module. It's a built-in module. Using this module, using this module, using this array module, we can only create, using this array module, we can only create, we can only, we can, sorry, we can only create single dimension array, not two dimension array, not possible. Using array module, we can only create single dimension array, but we cannot create two dimension array. But there is one more module is there, that is called NumPy module. NumPy module. NumPy stands for numerical Python. NumPy stands for what, actually? Numerical Python. NumPy. So using NumPy module, we can create single dimension as well as two dimension. Both we can create. Using NumPy module, we can create single dimension as well as two dimension. Both is possible, sir. So using array module, we can create only single dimension array. Using NumPy module, we can create single as well as two dimension. Both we can create. But difference is what, by default, this array module is available. You can able to directly import it, but NumPy module is not available by default. Even I said in the last session, the modules which are not available by default, that modules you have to install explicitly. Suppose here I'm trying to create NumPy. NumPy is coming because I have installed already. Now you can see import array module is coming in IntelliSense. NumPy is also coming. But generally NumPy will not be available by default like array. You have to install explicitly. How to install explicitly? File menu of PyCharm, click on settings. Inside the click on settings, there is the left hand side, your project name is there, Python project 9pm. And inside this Python project 9pm, there is a Python interpreter. And look at here, there is a plus symbol and minus symbol is available. So you have these many modules available. Suppose just I'm selecting NumPy, I'm going to remove this module. You can see minus I'm clicking on. So warning, it is saying you are attempting to uninstall NumPy package. This is required for matplotlib package. It is saying, do you want to proceed? Yes, no problem. It is, I want to uninstall this. So NumPy is uninstalled right now, no, from my uh, from my project. So this is uninstalling now. Let's try to uninstall. Okay. So let's check out again file menu. Okay, updating interpreter settings. Okay, no problem. When doing install, now click on file menu. Click on settings. In the left hand side, now just observe here in this window. So NumPy is installed or not. You can check NumPy is there or not. It is not there, NumPy. Just observe here, we have uninstalled just now NumPy package. You can uninstall, select the package, you can click on minus. And if you want to add, you can use install and uninstall. This is both options are there. When we place mouse pointer on plus symbol, install is saying. When we place mouse pointer on minus symbol, uninstall is saying clearly. So here you can see show early releases is showing. These are the early releases. So you can see this early releases means all these by default in your project what is there, it will available clearly here. Okay, so now we have uninstalled numpy, no, now this time. So let's close this. Now let's try to import numpy here. Import numpy. You can see numpy numpy is coming because the previous installation dump file is there. That's what it is coming. Right now you can see this numpy. Whenever I try to create numpy, is this coming? Not coming. So in your system, in your computer, so this might be happen. Now you can see when we place mouse pointer on numpy, no module name would call numpy. Okay, do you want to install that? You can see there is a recommendation of install package here itself only. You can see click on this link instead of going file menu like this. Okay, file menu, installation process, settings, left hand side project, Python interpreter, click on plus symbol and select available packages. Available packages search is there. NumPy, you can click on it. So NumPy is available here. Instead of doing this, so they were recommend in the license only. You can see when we place mouse pointer on it, they are saying that suggestion install package NumPy. Click on this. Now you can see installing package NumPy. Directly it will install. No need to follow that step. So there are flexibilities there for using of PyCharm actually. So this type of flexibilities might not be there when we go for other editor tools like that. So that's what I strongly recommend to install use PyCharm for most of the students, those who new to Python. Okay, it's taking time to install NumPy. Now you can see installing NumPy, updating interpreter version is checking now. Just observe here. So once package installed successfully, you can see packages installed successfully like this. It is saying alert box. Alert box is coming or not here? Right hand side bottom corner. So that means Python NumPy package installed successfully. Once after install successfully, try to import once again numpy NumPy is coming. So did I follow the steps which I covered previously? No, sir. So without doing that directly, we can install by using IntelliSense option only. Click on the link, automatically it will install. And there you can go and check out here. Automatically it is there. Already we installed. No, you can see in this list, packages list, it is there NumPy. Where it is there here, NumPy is there. So ultimately, not only NumPy, sir, for your kind information. In, up, in upcoming sessions, we'll discuss many topics, but all the topics require some modules. That modules may not available by default. The modules which are not available by default, you have to install like this only. Right now NumPy is not there, that's what I installed. So like let's try to create a single dimension array by using array module only. It is a built-in module. So array name is a, array is a module name, dot array is a method name of how to create array, square bracket 10 20 30 40 values, then print a I'm taking here. This is my single dimension array. How I'm creating this single dimension array? By using array module. What module? Array module. So import array. A is my array name equals to array is a module name dot array is a method name of array values are there. But whenever we run this program, this will not create array. Look at here, there is a problem. What is the problem? Once I hit this, now there is a problem in the bottom corner of window. You can see this a equals to array dot array. Type error is coming because array method argument 1 must be a Unicode character, not a list. That means this is the array method argument 1 must be Unicode characters. Means what? Argument 1 in the sense parameter 1, but it is not a list. So here you are passing what actually? Square bracket. So by default, it is taking as a parameter or argument. This argument is what actually list it is, but it is saying it's not a list argument. Array method argument 1, first argument must be Unicode characters. That indicates that what you know. In Python programming, to create single dimension array, especially using array module, you need to specify type code. You need to specify what? Type code you need to specify, type code. So what is the type codes are? So type code means which type of array elements you are trying to create, that is called type code. Just I'm giving Unicode characters means character array. This is character type code here, I, string format. I means integer array. Okay, F means float array. U means Unicode character array like this. D means double array like this. So in my PDF material, okay, I have clearly mentioned which type code is for which type of values. Mostly integer or float values you can create. So I for integer only here. So that means I'm saying that I'm preparing integer elements I'm preparing. So I is an integer type. Once I run this, now this time you will get output, array output. I means integer. Suppose if I take F means what array? Floating array here. Float values are coming, array values, float values. Let's run this, float values are coming. So 10.0, 20.0, 30.0 like this. And even any float values also you can take, no problem. And sir, why you are taking this two times array dot array? Because one time is array module name, another time is this is method name. So you can use this alias name also like ARR. So array import array as ARR. This is the alias name. So you have to use alias name only instead of module name. So ARR is the alias name dot array is the method name. Let's run this. We got the output clearly here. And instead of doing this alias name or module name, directly we can do this from array import star is the better. So if you do like this, advantage is no need to import any module name, no need to import any alias name. Directly you can use method name. So this will also possible to create. So this is single dimension array creation process by using array method. But as I said, that array is a similar data type collection elements. All are integers, all are float, all are characters, like no multiple data type elements. But whatever list is having some functionalities, like same functionalities we have on array also. Suppose I want to access one of the value, 20 value I want to access. How I can access the value? Simple, index through only. Print a of 1. 1 is the index, a is array name. So what is that? A of 1, 20. And I want to insert the value into array. How I can insert? Suppose a of 1 equals to 33. Just I'm not inserting, I'm assigning. So 33 value will be assigned to A at index 1. At index 1, what is the value is there? 20. In place of 20, 33 value will be assigned or not? Yes, it will assign. So the replacement is going to take place here. 33 will be replaced with 20. In case if you don't want to replace the value, just you can use insert method a dot insert of 1 comma 33 means, so at index 1 33 will stored, but already available index 1 element 20 will change its position like 0 1 2 second index it will move. So insert method is possible, okay, and also equal to symbol assignment is possible, and even append method also possible. By default, append method will add items to the array at what? Last only, like 56. By default, this 56 value is added to the array at last only. Okay, like this. So next, if you want to remove the value, then we can remove that value. A dot remove of 20 value, I want to remove 20. From the array, I want to remove 20 value. So we can remove this A dot remove of 20 only. 20 is removed from array. And next, if you want to reverse the array, just simply A dot reverse. You can see print A. So reverse the array is possible. Reversing the array here. Or to find the length of the array, how many elements are there? Simply length function we can use length of A only. Length is a built-in function for every data collection. So length of A is 4 elements. And next, uh, if just a type of A is what type actually? I want to check the type of A. What is the type of A here? Array type obviously. Array type. And if you want to get the type code of array, right now A array is having which type of code? I type of code. To get this type code, print A dot A is array name dot type code I'm taking. So type code is there. Which type code is there? I is the type code. We are getting type code is I. So like this. Okay. So A equals to array is a method. How to remove elements with index number? So there is no index. You want to remove the index number, no? Based on index number, you can't remove that based on index number because here you can see this. That's what we can't remove the index values. We can remove the values. So let's try with this. For example, a dot remove. Remove method is having no what we can say no parameter is there. You can see this. Remove method don't have any parameter. Only one parameter is there. That is what we can say. Mm, just give me 1 second. Self values are there. Self value in the sense what 30 value only there. 30 value or 40 value, any value you can remove that, but it is not going to be accept any array index. Suppose if I give this a of 2, print this a. So what is it's going to remove 0, 1, 2 is there. So 2 means 30 value, but look like you can see a of 2, 32 values, 30 value is going to be removed here. To provide index value, compulsory you have to give the name of a only compulsory, but only index value you cannot provide like this index method through it is not there. A of 2 means what? A is array name of 2 index means what? 30 value. 30 value is removing like this. This option is available. So at this time, this total value is considered as a value only. It's not an index. A of 2 means value what? 31. That is going to remove here. We are not going to make that index wise removal. A dot index, you can see index. A dot index of 10 I'm taking, or else like 3 index I'm taking. So A dot index of 3 means third index 0, 1, 2, 3, third index. What is that? The index 3 is not in array here. 0, 1, 2, 3. So what is this A index actually? There is no index method. Index method is there, but if you want to get the value from array value at index wise, suppose to access the value, then we use index. But here index method is accepting this 3. 3 is not in list actually. 3 is not in array means if you pass the value, then that is which index available, it will say index method generally. So, but you are passing 3, wrong value. So 30 I'm passing. So 30 value will be present in which index here? So here, just give me 1 second. Print a function, I can show that. Print a dot index of 30. So 30 value present in which index? Second index. So index method will find the index of the value. Okay. So remove method is used to remove the value, not index based. Even previously a of 2 I'm taking, that is index only, but on that index what value is there, that value will remove that. So this is array creation, single dimension array with array module. But sir, I want to accept the values at runtime for this array. How to accept the values at runtime for this array? Look at here. I'm creating one empty array. Okay, empty array I'm taking. So empty array means there is no array elements here. First, I want to ask the length at runtime. Int of input of, look at here, int of input of, enter the length, enter the length of array. Enter the length of array. How many elements he wants to enter, he can enter. So based on this length, I want to loop through here for I in range of what? N. Then print what actually I. Just observe it. So, sorry, print I not. We have to accept that every value at runtime, no? Int of input of enter value. This value I have to append to the array. A dot append of X only. This style of coding already we have seen in the list context, A only. Look at here, just I'm creating one empty array with no elements. And this n value I'm accepting at runtime. So length will accept from the user. User can decide how many values he wants to enter. For example, user is entering 5. So for I in range of 5, range of 5 means what values? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now immediately X value, it is asking first value. First value, if I enter 10, 10 will be go to what index? 0 index. So it will assign to the A only. Next value will be goes to second index like that. So range of values, these many values are asking like enter number of, enter the length of the array 4. 4 times it will ask enter value, enter value, enter value. Then it will arrange the orderly like this only. We are entering the values here. So accepting the length at runtime and print the array values at runtime like this. Okay. Suppose one more important thing, how I can able to loop through the array elements. But in the process of loop through the array elements, this example is clear, no? So empty array creation, number of values I'm accepting at runtime. That many values I'm reading one by one values for I in range of n. For I in range of n means range of n values means if I include, if my input is 5, 5 range of 5 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. X equals to int of input of enter value. And X value I'm appending to the A only. So clear. Next, what I'm trying to print, array elements I want to print up by using loop through, like 10, 20, 30, 40 elements are there. So these indexes are what actually 0 index, 1 index, 2 index. Look at here, 0 and 1, 2, 3. These elements I want to print loop through. So what loop? For I in A. A is a array collection. Print I. So result is what here? 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, result is 10, 20, 30, 40. But if I try to use range here, okay, not here, range function I'm using. Range of how many values are there? 4 values are there. So what is the output now? Can you guess what is the output? Anyone? For I in range of 4, because 4 elements are there. 4 range values I'm taking. I'm printing I only. So what is the output you're expecting now? Please replay. I'm waiting for your reply. What output you are going to expect here? Is this 10, 20, 30, 40 only? Or else is this 1, 2, 3, 4 only? 0, 1, 2, 3 only? What is that? Is this 10, 20, 30, 40 or 0, 1, 2, 3? Which output you are expecting here right now? I'm asking you people. No one is responding. Mr. Banu, Durga, Jyoti, 10, 20, 30, 40. Durga is saying. Anyway, thanks for your response. Okay. So now we can see 10, 20, 30, 40 not actually a range of 4 in the sense 0, 1, 2, 3 values are there. I am printing for I in range of 4. General range of 4 values 0, 1, 2, 3. No. So I value 0. 0 will print. I value 1. 1 will print like this. So it's going to be print 0, 1, 2, 3 only. What can I do here to print array elements? Tell me. What can I do to print array elements here? What changes are required to do? Just think logically. What changes required to print array elements in the for loop? A, instead of range function A you're asking? No, that is not. I don't want. I need to take range of 4 only compulsory. I don't want change it. Previously I discussed A only, that is okay. But now I want to take range of 4 only, but still I want to display array elements. Just think it once. So here simple array name is what? A of I is what? So I is 0, A of 0, A of 0, 10, A of 1, 20, A of 20, A of 3, 30 like this. So A is, I'm adding array name. So A of I, 10, 20, 30, 40 coming? Yes. But what is the problem if I take range of 4? Okay. So the problem is if I taking like 50, 60, 70, I'm increasing, sir. Increasing. The elements are increasing. Obviously, indexes also will increase, no problem. But how many elements are printing here at this moment? 4 only. The reason is why? Because I'm taking range of 4 only. You can see 10, 20, 30, 40. But my array elements are increased later. This is not coming. So now whatever the increment is there, that increment every time you have to produce here only. So this increment you have to give the here 7. Now 7 elements are printing like this. But it is not good practice. No, always every time when we change the elements of the array, here also we have to change this. So instead of that, what I can do? Length of A. This is fine. Yes, exactly. You are right. Length of A. So length is a built-in function of A means whatever the size is increment or decrement, that length will come to here. That is range of, for example, array element 7, range of 7. So A of I, A of 1, A of 2 like this, it's coming clearly. All the values are coming. If it decrease, no need to change the logic here. If we increase the elements, no need to change the logic here. Easily we can able to handle this for loop through. This is array elements. So this is all about single dimension array creation using what module? Array module. Let's go for NumPy module. NumPy module is offering what functions to create single dimension as well as two dimension array. NumPy module is offering some built-in methods. Array method, lin space is there, that is linear space. Log space is there, log values arrays we can create. A range is there, array range is there, array range this is, and zeros are there, zeros, and ones functions are there, ones. These are all built-in functions of NumPy module. NumPy stands for numerical Python. NumPy is a multi-dimensional array processing package. Using NumPy, we can create single dimension as well as two dimension arrays. But here NumPy will offer to create in different styling. So most oftenly used method of NumPy is array method, but still we have lin space, linear space, log values, array range, zeros and ones ways. These are MATLAB functions. MATLAB functions, these are MATLAB. So MATLAB engineers will prepare the collection of elements with linear space values, log space values, A range values, array range values, zeros and ones, like 0 and 1 collection values through they will prepare. But most commonly used method is array method. But I'll show you all the options here. So in NumPy creation, array creation, no need to use any type code, nothing. Okay. So in the NumPy creation. Now let's try to import NumPy here. Already I have installed NumPy. Import NumPy. Okay. A is my array name. NumPy is a module name. Array is a method name. Of directly we can create array elements like this. No need to what we can say, use any type code. So print A I'm typing. So what is NumPy array created successfully? There is no need to give type code. It is array. Do you want to check what array it is? A dot type of A. Type of A is what type it is? NumPy type. So class NumPy dot nd array. Nd array means number of dimensions array. Now print a dot d type is the built-in properties there. D type in the sense data type of the array. Data type is by default integer. So integer 32-bit integers, signed integers, integer. Any one of the values float, for example. According to my discussion, the array collection is similar data type collection, but here all the values are integer, but one of the value I just created float values. Because of this float values, all the values, remaining values are converted into float. Look at here, 10.9, 20 point, 30 point, 40 point, that float 64 values are coming. D type is data type. But still, though if I have one value float, still I want to convert this as an integer, then we can use comma integer, we can provide. Then though we have a 10.5 element, all are converted into integer, or else you can also use the optional parameter like d type, data type equals integer also. This is attribute, it is optional, not compulsory required. D type equals integer. And NumPy as NP also we can take. NP means alias name. So NP we are using. This will also will work fine. NP is, that is not AP. NP it is. So let's run this. NP array is created. And instead of this, directly you can go for from NumPy import star, better. No need to use any module name, alias name. Directly you can create. So D type means data type of the array. Okay. So next print a dot ndim is there. Ndim is the property. That means it will find number of dimensions array. So print function a dot ndim is there, number of dimensions. How many dimensions are there? One dimension, because it is a single dimension array only. Number of dimensions only one. If it is two dimension, it will, that value will be two only. Later I'll create two dimension array. At that time you will find two here because two dimension array. And D type, data type of the array, ndim, number of dimensions, type of A, what type it is, and there is a size is there, size function. A dot size means length of the array, number of elements present in this array. How many elements? 4 elements. At the same time, shape of the array is there, shape. print a dot shape, shape is shape. A dot shape is there. You can see a dot shape. Okay, this is what 4 comma, because only 4 elements are there. If it is 2-dimension array, so number of rows, number of columns, like 3 comma 4 shape is like this one. This is what creating single dimension array using NumPy with the help of array method. But there are so many methods are there. No linspace, in the sense here we have to pass start value and we have to pass stop value, and this is number of parts, number of parts. And log space also have to provide start value, we have to provide stop value. Again here also number of parts, we can say that number of parts. A range, we can see start value and stop value, but this is not number of parts. Okay, A range means start value, stop value, number of parts not, it is a step value. So we'll see this linear space values. By default, this linear space function will arrange the array elements floating point only, because your start value, stop value, two values are there. Between that, exactly that many parts will be divided. Suppose my start value is 2, stop value is 20, and if I say number of parts 8, so exactly it should be divide 8 parts only. Start value, stop value, 8 parts only it has to divide. Got my point? It has to divide eight parts only, exactly 8 parts it has to divide. So by default float values only. Let's try to create a equals to linspace is a function. My start value 2, stop value 20, number of parts are 7. 7 parts will be divided from 2 to 20. So obviously you will get output in the floating point representation only. Linspace function will divide floating point values. So 2 point, 5 point, 8 point, 11 point, like this. If I increase the 12 parts again, 12 elements will be prepared from 2 to 20, 2 point something, 3 point something, 5 point something, like this. This is linspace. Log space in the sense also same. Log space means log values through it will create. Suppose 5 log values I want to create from 220 to 220 log values. 1.00 e plus 2, 3.16 plus 06, 1.00 e plus 11, 3.16, like this log values. And a range is there, array range. Array range means it is a step value here. Step value 3. 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 3, 11, 11 plus 3, 14, like this step 3 it will create. So it depends on type of function, which type of array elements you want to create, how the way you want to create, you can decide that. These are the built-in function will provided by NumPy module only. A range it is, array range. But sometimes MATLAB programmers will require only zeros, number of zeros collection they want, number of ones collection they want. So then they'll use zeros function, ones function, like this. Ones function I'm giving, how many number of ones you want to create, you can create 10 ones I want to create. But by default, one function also will provide floating point representation. Immediately, if you want to make integer, then comma integer I have to give, or d type equal to integer, you can give integer value. At the same time, zeros also, 10 zeros I want, only zeros. Zeros collection, ones collection, like this. So these are all built-in functions which will having on NumPy module. Using NumPy methods, we can create arrays in different style. But most commonly used style is array method only. It's a common method. And let's create one 2-dimension array. How to create 2-dimension array? So far we discuss only single dimension. 2-dimension array I'm creating 10, 20, 30, 40, one row, 12, 34, 56, 78, another row, and 54, 32, 21, 6, 76 in another row, like this. How many rows? How many rows? 3 rows. How many columns? 4 columns. This is 2-dimension array, like this. Let's try to print a. So 2-dimension array or not? Yes, it is 2-dimension array only, sir. Print a. 2-dimension. How do you know that whether it is 2-dimension or not? You can simply find out endim. Endim property is there. No? Number of dimensions. Endim in the sense. Number of dimensions. How many? 2 dimensions. Previously, same property I applied for single dimension. How it was? Number of dimensions, only 1. So rows are 3, columns are 4. 3 into 4, 12. So you can able to find the length of the 2-dimension array. Number of rows multiply with number of columns. A dot size means number of rows. How many rows? 3 rows. Number of columns 4. 3 into 4, how many elements? 12. Length is 12. And shape of the array also, if you want, you can do this. A dot shape, I'm taking shape. Shape of the array. Shape is like 3 comma 4 is the shape. So printing array and number of dimensions are finding, size of the array, shape of the array, all these the options are available, even 2-dimensional also. But sir, I want to access one value from the 2-dimensional array. How I can access? Suppose 56 I want to access. 56, how we can access? This is 0 row index. Row index 0. 1 row index. Second row index. So you are trying to access 56, no? How to access 56? Your value is present in which row? Your value is present in which row? One row. This is number one. This is 0 row index, 1 row index, 2 row index. Our value is present in 1 row index. So A of 1. Okay. Then 0 row column. This is 10, 12, 54. 1 row column it is. 2 row column it is. 3 row column it is. So 3. 3 row column it is all. A of 1 of 3 only. A of 1 of 3 means what is that? 56 only, obviously. A of 1 of 3, 56. Oh, sorry. A of 0, 1, 2. A of 1 of 2, sorry, it's my mistake. A of 1 of 2 in the sense 56 only. One row, second column, that is 56. Like this, you can able to find any value of the 2-dimensional array. And in 2-dimensional array, we can find the total in out of total 12 elements. What is the max element? So max element I am finding. So maximum element, if you want to find out, a dot max function you have to use. At the same time, minimum element, if you want to find, then a dot minimum you have to find. Okay, minimum element. A dot minimum. Okay, minimum function. So max element is this a dot max. Minimum element is this is. Overall total array max element is how much? 78. Minimum element is how much? 10. Least element. But sir, I want to find row wise max element, row wise minimum element. Is that possible? Yes. Look at here. Row wise max element, and column wise minimum element. Column wise also max element. Column wise max element. Max element. Row wise max element, column wise max element. But when we find the rows and columns, how we can find? Just observe here. In 2-dimension representation, dimensions are called axes. This is 2-dimensional. So we have a rows available. You can see rows. These are the rows. And also columns available. You can see columns. Columns available. Now coming to this here, array name is A I'm taking. 0 row, 1 row, 2 row. And again here 0 row, 1 row, 2 row here. Okay, this is not required. Just I'm taking. Let me increase this. This is not required. This is not required. Actually, dimensions are called axes. So axis equals to 0 means columns. Okay, axis equals to 1 means that is rows. So got my point? So axis equals to 0 means columns, axis equals to 1 means rows. If you want to find row wise max element, axis equals to 1 we have to use. Or if you want to find maximum element, minimum element, column wise, axis equals to 0 you need to use. So I'm finding row wise here. Just observe here, row wise max element, minimum element I'm taking, max and minimum. So row wise max element in the sense what? Row wise, axis equals to row wise 1. Again, minimum element I'm taking row wise minimum function. Again, axis equals to 1. Axis equals to 1. So row wise max element is this row max element 40. This row max element is 50, 78. This row max element is 76. At the same time, minimum element also is coming like this. So row wise max element, first row 40 row maximum value, second row 78, third row 76. Row wise minimum element, this row 10 is the minimum, 12 is the minimum, 21 is the minimum. At the same time, if you want to find row wise, column wise, column wise max element, at the same time column wise minimum element. So columns means you have to indicate 0, access equals to 0, because in two-dimension array, dimensions are access. Access equals to 0 means columns, access equals to 1 means rows. Okay, let's find this. In this column, maximum element is 54. Here 34. Here 56. Here 78. Like this, you can find. Column wise max element 54, 34, 56, 78. Minimum element 10, 20, 21, 40. And some of the elements also possible. Yes, some of the elements also possible. Print, print. Just observe here. Print a dot sum means total values I'm going to add. So total value sum 463 result is there. So there is one more function is there here. This is two-dimension array. Actually in Python there is a flatten function is there. B equals to a dot flatten flatten function. This flatten function will be converted into complete two-dimension array into single dimension format. After making flat all the rows, I want to find b dot endim number of dimensions. But before that, I want to find a dot endim. Initially, a dot endim means what? Number of dimensions, how it is? 2, because it is two-dimension array. And I'm converting this two-dimension into single dimension because a dot flatten method will make all the rows flat into single row and stored into b is another array. B dot endim in the sense 1, because only one dimension array it is. So converting from two-dimension array into single dimension. Two-dimension array, two rows, two-dimension rows and columns are there. Then endim value set 2, but all rows will be flat into single row. This is endim equals to 1. So this is the flatten method. So these are the NumPy basic points of view. And again in Python data analysis like pandas and matplotlib, we will come across this NumPy module functionalities more. Okay. So this is about our core Python concepts. And tomorrow onwards, I'm going to start advanced Python concepts here tomorrow. So tomorrow onwards, I'm going to start with advanced Python concepts. So in our WhatsApp group already I posted today afternoon, I think so. Core Python PDF, Advanced Python PDF, Django PDFs, REST API PDF, all the material is there. But this is only for Python class. Even though you want to learn Django and REST API, you can go through my documentation happily. If you can understand, that is okay. But I think you may not understand Django and REST API without attending classes. That is highly impossible to get the knowledge. So if you interested, then later we'll start with Django REST API on the same time only after completion of Python. It takes time, still lot of time is there to complete Python only. So we'll see tomorrow, object-oriented programming will start. I'm waiting to join in Django class. Okay, Django after, Django very soon. I am going to start morning 7 a.m. Okay, because morning right now Python is going. So my Python students are waiting for Django only. I'm announcing very soon. I'll let you know that whenever I announce, I will let you know that if it is possible for that time, you can able to join parallel, no issues. Okay.